Sepupus, we have to talk. This sort of bullying cannot be tolerated. I swear I'm crying. Y'all need to protect members of our community out there because Sepupus, Razman Zakaria, is deeply offended. Yes, that Razman. That eyes like ours, skin like ours, fitnah sampai kiamat Razman. The very same Razman who is now on leave because of his fitnah activities, no longer able to participate in activities for 6 months. Sepupus, you should never hit a man when he's down. And if somebody is so dumb that he reshares things like saya bukan fitnah, saya cuma repost bahan fitnah saja, he's not got a lot going for him. Razman is currently going out screaming bloody murder and raging against the genius who made this, the horrible human being who created this insulting piece, who by the way is from Razman's favorite DAP. The story is that Woo Kah Leong, the DAPSY National Youth Chief, made a post on April the 10th where he casually talks about Razman's fitnah bertubi-tubi habits. Multiracial Malaysia being a no-go doesn't make sense, and pretty much criticizes the Perikatan Nasional position here, although I'm not sure if that applies anymore because Muhyiddin is, Malaysian first. Now our man Razman is casually responding out there saying that DAP displayed immaturity and irresponsibility. How dare you use my image without my permission in a provocative manner? I will take legal action against you. Wow. To which our man Kah Leong goes out, the fight begins. Fight. To which I'm tempted to say, whoa, don't fight so much. Go and make your Kafir Harbi and Duta Tuhan post, why don't you? But oh no, it doesn't stop there. Because in comes the police report. Before you know it, there we have it. The police go over to the DAPSY office, take a statement, confiscate Kah Leong's phone, while some of the past people, and I say some right here for a reason, come out and say biadab, unprofessional, while ignoring, by the way, all of the fitnah and the insults that their kind have been casually throwing out at people. Meanwhile, he's gallivanting out there, casually throwing shade at Anwar and saying he hopes that Kah Leong will not be given immunity on the probe. Say sorry, you better say sorry. To which Kah Leong predictably says, nah. While warning that PH UMNO will lose support over this sort of thing, not impossible that people will reject you over this sort of issue, unprofessional. I guess my question is, Razman, have you ever thought that maybe the people will reject you over this issue? I mean, just think about it, right? Like Ngako Ming with the flag, Hannah Yo with the Anak YTL, Anwar Ibrahim with the LGBT. Who did this bugger not fitnah? I think from actually watching all of the nonsense that you've been going through, your continued fitnah maaf saga, I don't support DAP less. In fact, I support them even more. You can say that they objected to caricatures of Anwar and Anthony Loke. Okay, fair point. But did anybody make any police reports for your stupid Duta Tuhan and your Kafir Harbi caricatures? No, right? If not, then why are you complaining at the moment when obviously the situation is different and you obviously want to support this white terror where you casually go out and then you try to suppress criticism all the while?
It's also a waste of police resources, by the way, because the police cannot not investigate.
It's literally so ironic. Avoiding criticism is something that Razman has in his entire life. He can throw out any number of lies and slander at people, but somehow or another, the moment people start criticizing him, then he immediately starts reporting people to the police, which showcases that he's not fit to be a public official. Let's be real, right? As a public official, your actions actually affect the lives of hundreds, if not thousands of people. If you are going out and saying, look, you know what, you cannot insult me, you cannot say anything about me, then, well, who's gonna stop you from abusing your power and then continuing to lie then? This is not what we will be normalizing. We will not be normalizing this culture of fear. And here's what Kah Leong says: as the state opposition leader who frequently spreads defamatory statements, Razman should accept public oversight criticism and resistance from the public.
Yes, and that should apply to your entire party as well. If you really don't want to be criticized, Razman,
It's not a very high bar for you to literally just learn how to behave decently, speak properly, not use the calories that go into your body for the explicit purpose of slander. Politicians who want people to only say beautiful things about them to the point of deleting social media comments, blocking people who don't agree with them and everything out there are not fit to be leaders of the modern era. In fact, a court even ruled in the US that you literally cannot block people if you are a public official acting in a public capacity because you cannot be going out there and trying to silence criticism. If you want to not be criticized, then do me a favor and act in such a way that you cannot be criticized. If you were to just very simply be a polite person who didn't act like a clown day in and day out, then maybe we can say that, oh, you shouldn't be treated like a clown. And if you don't act in that way, then you have nothing to worry about. Siapa yang makan chili, dialah yang rasa pedas. But this is what we're going to normalize. We are going to normalize taking politicians to account. We will normalize making sure that you cannot go out there and try to silence valid criticism from the rakyat. We will normalize the part of this story where you cannot go out, cry, play victim, and then continue with your fitnah ma'af, fitnah ma'af, fitnah ma'af, because that is unacceptable. You know, if you're not happy, then you could very well just go right ahead and then criticize Woo Kah Leong even more. Like, I think that we, as the Malaysian rakyat, would find that even more interesting than you're going out there trying to use the police agencies in order to silence people that you don't agree with and that apparently you cannot respond to. These people somehow think that you who are watching this video are basically tame, like a little farm animal, and they can go out there and then yap all the while expecting that stupid people will vote for them, while they can take your actual tax money away and then declare, ooh, that is our right. Jokers like these need to absolutely be taken into account. If not, we're going to end up with a cancer in society that we cannot fix, that we cannot resolve. If the shoe fits, maybe you should wear it. Woo Kah Leong, you horrible human being. How dare you do what you did? Good job, man. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.